Hi, my name is Shelby Sever. I'm the Executive Director for YMCA Camp Tumbleson Lake, and we want to extend our deepest gratitude to those of you that joined us for our very first summer here for resident camp, overnight camp, and soon-to-be fall retreat season. This was definitely a historic summer for both the YMCA of Northern Colorado and summer camps across the country. It's incredibly rare to get to open a brand new facility, and we were thrilled to welcome over 2,700 children. So one of the biggest things that matters to us is hearing from both our campers, our parents, and our staff in our community about things that we can do to be better. Obviously, your very first summer, there's going to be a lot that needs to be improved on, and we were very excited to see the survey responses this year, both positive and constructive, that gave us a really great avenue forward on ways that we can make your experience and your child's experience the most positive thing that we can do here at Tumbleson Lake. Over the summer, we were able to act on some of your responses in real time, which in a very short period of time that our summer was very exciting. Our biggest things that we heard from you on first were our check-in and check-out process. It was a little muddy, needed some work, which I totally get. Welcoming 300 families was super new for us, so I really appreciated hearing from you all on how that can be better. Another thing that we heard from you on was more communication. What we've done to combat that this summer is send out more emails throughout the week to you so that you know what your camper ate that day, what they experienced, maybe what some of the changes were, because we do have a lot of weather. It is the mountains in Colorado. That being said, there are some things that I believe take a little more time so that we can process and really take your feedback and make not just a knee-jerk reaction, but an actual positive step in the right direction. I understand that some people were dissatisfied with the pit toilets, some of the bathing experiences, and some of the food in the dining hall. So what we're going to do is take a little bit more time to think on a few of those things that you've told us need some work. And we're going to spend most of August and a lot of September and probably the rest of the off season working on those responses. However, by the end of August, we're going to make sure that you hear from us again on what we're working on, the things that are already settled, and stuff that's going to happen in the future so that you know what to expect when signing your camper up for next year. Some of the things that we heard from families that you loved: first and foremost, the Whibbit. That's our water obstacle course that sits on top of our 36-acre lake that kiddos can come and run around and play and jump and have fun and get in the cold water. We also heard a lot of positive feedback on our climbing features, our zip line especially. Kids had a ton of fun. We know that some of our campers really enjoyed sneak outs, which if you're a parent is when your camper sneaks out of their tent and then maybe gets a treat afterwards, but none of the staff know anything about that, so I won't say. Some other things that campers really enjoyed was making new friends in their tents, being able to enjoy their time in their unit where they both have a 9-square, a hammock wheel, and a gaga ball pit. So we had a lot of really positive responses to this first summer, and we were super excited to see that people enjoy Tumbleson Lake as much as we do. Before registration opens to the public, we are offering all of our families from this summer the opportunity to put down a deposit to save your spot for next summer ahead of time. That way, you have a deposit in, you don't have to decide your week yet, but you know that your camper spot is secured. Families, I want to thank you again, both on behalf of myself, the staff at Tumbleson Lake, and the entire YMCA of Northern Colorado for joining us for this very first summer ever at YMCA Camp Tumbleson Lake. There are so many memories that were had here. There were so many stories that were shared that we will be talking about for 20, 50, 100 years to come. This very first group, this staff, these kids, the things that they accomplished here, and the stuff that they learned about themselves is what people will be referencing long after we're all gone. And that is something that I hold dear to my heart, and I thank you for being a part of.